Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here today with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Ozop Energy Solutions with ticker symbol OZSC. I've talked about this company for quite some while on my channel because I thought they offer a very good opportunity to swing trade it or even buy and hold. However, there's been some change of fundamentals, and I'll go over the latest news over the change of fundamentals through their financials or SEC filings, if they're being heavily shorted or not, and all that good stuff. So if you are invested or interested in this company, definitely watch this video because I'll give you all the important details you might have missed out. But before I begin, I'd like to ask you if you could hit that like button so YouTube actually blasts me with the algorithm so more people can get to know about this information, as well as if you aren't subscribed, definitely do so. I try to cover interesting companies or warn you guys before some potential traps so you save yourself some money. With that being said, let's get into this company. So first I'll go quickly through their recent launch of Ozop West. Ozop is happy to announce the launch of its new sales division with approximately 10,000 square feet of warehouse and office space located on the west coast in California. Heading up the new sales arm of Ozop Energy Systems are two very experienced sales executives with an extensive history in direct renewable sales, maintaining a client base that can generate between $5 to $8 million in sales monthly. Well, that's great news that they are maintaining and that they can, but we shall see if they actually can make it, so definitely keep that in mind. And the other news from the same day is that Ozop Energy brings on addition to open Asian markets. Mrs. Hu is the founder and president of Anchor International Investment Group, also known as Anchor, an investment and consulting company. With over 20 years of experience in the real estate industry, her specialty is in commercial real estate development. Her extensive market knowledge and broad range of network and resources led her to become involved in multi-industrial projects. She is passionate about topics blah 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 blah. So we know there's enough of information. They're just trying to sell us the news that she is very good at what she does. That's all what we need to know. But anyways, they just want to get there because she is going to help them grow in the Asian markets. If you check out Ozop Energy Solutions Twitter, where they have over 13,000 followers, and you scroll down, you can see here Ozop team. If you see this kind of photo, and these people are actually the executives of the company, it gives them more credibility, because if there is company without any faces, they claim to be like international and etc., and there's no face behind the company, it's kind of shady. So if they would like to make some kind of a fraud or whatever, just trying to pump and dump, run away with your money, here you have their top 5 people from the team, I believe, like the CEO, CFO, COO, and all the executives. This gives a little bit more trust in the investor. I was curious if there is like a reasonable explanation why the stock is falling, so I checked out short volume ratio on fintel.io, and I found out it says the current short volume ratio is 37%, which is not small to be honest, but it's not anything crazy. It is a little bit higher than, like 10%. It's like slightly average, 5 to 10% is by average. And the 37% with regular stock is very high, but with penny stock, it's nothing crazy. And I check out shortvolumes.com as well. It says almost the same thing, 36.67%, which is, roughly 37. And then I got an idea to look into their SEC filings, and at sec.gov, it's Securities and Exchange Government website. It's free to use. You can head there, type their name of the company or the ticker symbol, and it simply pops up with all their information they need to post. If they won't post the information, they will get delisted, they will have problems and penalties. So they definitely, every company has to do this if they want to have it the easy way. So I check out, as you can see, I click at their 10K and I scroll down to a part where they are talking about their evaluation. So as a result of this evaluation, we concluded that our internal control over financial reporting was not effective as of December 31st, 2020, as described below. We assessed the effectiveness of the company's internal control over financial reporting as of evaluation date and identified the following material weaknesses: insufficient resources. We have inadequate number of personnel with requisite expertise in the key functional areas of finance and accounting. Then they go on, they are not well prepared or well equipped with segregation of duties, as well as lack of audit committee. And it's very important to have an auditee, and they don't have one. They are lacking a lot of good personnel, which they should have already in their position. And this is kind of where I'm getting a little bit skeptical about the company, because in SEC filings you cannot lie. If you lie in SEC filings, it will go way worse than when you tell the truth, even if it's harsh truth like this. Like here in this example, we can see they aren't actually doing too well from the financial side, and they are lacking a lot of things. As well as about in the half of this SEC filing, there is going concern. The accompanying financial statements have been prepared assuming that the company will continue as a going concern, as described in note 2 to the consolidated financial statements. As of December 31st, 2020, the company had an accumulated deficit of $21.8 million roughly, and a working capital deficit of $4.6 million. In addition, the company has generated losses since inception. These factors, among others, raise substantial doubt regarding the company's ability to continue as a going concern. Management's plans in regard to these matters are also described in note 2 to the accompanying financial statements. The accompanying financial statements do not include any adjustments that might result from the outcome of this uncertainty. This is really bad. This is really one big warning sign. This is a huge risk. This right here, what I read in this SEC filings, when you read this, it's no good. And I thought I'll look into their financials, because they might be better, the numbers, than what they write in their SEC filings. Maybe there's some kind of miscommunication there, or maybe the numbers will surprise me in a good way. It unfortunately didn't happen. It's even worse. If we check out the annual revenues, we can see it's 1.4 million, but the cost revenue was 1.4 million as well, so overall gross profit was just $7,000. It's nothing. And if we check out their quarterly results, we can see that for the first month they generated zero revenue, for the second quarter as well zero revenue, for the third quarter 246,000 revenue, and for the fourth quarter minus 82,000 in revenue. Overall they ended up in negative, and still in their annual report they had $1.4 million in revenue. I'm very confused. This never happened to me before when I look into any kind of financials, and this is the first time I see such a mess. It's ridiculous. So I have no idea how the company managed to kind of mess it up, but it's definitely not a good sign from this point of view. And last but not least, if we check out stock tweets, we can see there's over 36,000 people watching this stock, this penny stock. So many people are into it, it's crazy. I don't know if they went through their SEC filings, keep up to date with their financials. Of course, they are probably a big believers in the long term. Of course, I hope they will succeed, because they have great goals, great achievements, great plans. However, me personally, I wouldn't invest into this company. Of course, it's now very, very low. If we go back to the chart, we can see from the highs it's over 80% down. From this point of view, it offers somewhat interesting play, but remember, it was way cheaper. It was around $0.0045, and right now it's over 1,000% more. So people who bought in for 1 cent perhaps might be holding. I don't blame them. It's maybe a big potential in the next 3, 5, 10 years. But until then, I'm not so sure. I know I might get some hate for this, but I want to guys show you the good side of the company as well as the bad side, if there is some, because if you cannot accept both of these views, you are not open-minded trader or investor, and you will blatantly invest into companies which might not have the best fundamentals. And me personally, I'd like to pick companies with as good fundamentals as possible, because I want to make money. I don't want to lose money. Nobody wants to lose money, right? So yeah, I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, as well as smashing the like button really helps me out to get this video to as many people as possible. Let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and opinions about this company. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.